Uindskейл, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one, and
the public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by next. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Is anybody there? I need help. Who are you? What are you doing in here? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell? You don't know. Lying here in a sealed bunker inside the quarantine zone, and you don't know. Damn it, listen, I'll help you. Explain what I can. But I need your help in return, all right? You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Uindskейл atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Uiндskейл is through the interchange. You'll need my key card. Or you'll never get in. There are people, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please. Hurry, please. It hurts like the devil. Such a stupid, careless mistake. It was ambushed by one of those bloody thieves. Alpknors, they call themselves. Only got Dr. Power too. I think I was meant to break the quarantine. I wouldn't survive in there now. The plan is starting to feel unimportant. I know that's wrong. What's the matter with me? I hate this. Please, a bandage. Please help me. Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. But at least I can think more clearly now. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. Now listen, there's still every chance that something bad may happen to me, and you shouldn't be here when it does. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now. It's rare to find anyone who has the slightest spark of kindness in this place. It may help you to survive. I hope so. The interchange holds the truth. You must not forget. It's important. If you manage to get out of here, the truth has got me on your guard out there. Everything is a threat.
Quarantine protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed. Must remain. Emergency access has been granted.
That damn suit of yours must be filling up with blood by now. Let's just finish things. With you, or you'll regret it. And don't bloody well come back. Last chap. What now? Clear off, you're not wanted here.
Don't go asking for... Off with you. I'm gonna cut you to pieces. Hey! Help! I'm bleeding! Come here! Bastard! You're done for. Got ya?
Hello, stranger. Not seen you around this stretch before. How do? Where did you come from then? Blimey! You must have taken a knock on the noggin or something. Still, you're looking decent fettled now. Listen, if you don't mind my saying, you don't look much like a local. You didn't walk in from, well, from the outside. Outside the zone, of course. Bloody heck. You really don't remember out, do you? Now, don't take on so. I've got by, and I'm not special. Just be careful, and stay away from any who do you harm, which is a long list around here, so keep your wits about you. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place's been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself. Things have been bad ever since the government built that plant across the water. Shady, secret stuff them scientists were up to. Whatever they were doing, they were right keen to bury it when it went wrong. Listen, I overheard them once, the blokes in noddy suits, the ones that appeared right after the disaster, talking about their quarantine, how they had to seal the place. Said something about an interchange, a secret project. But I should stop talking before I get carried away. Now personal. I can be a right chatterbox, that's all. It's what they chucked me up the village for, the buggers. Aye? Well, whatever the boffins were up to in that interchange, what's it? I'm sure it wasn't good. This place is riddled with secret bunkers. Or so I've heard. Such things were kept hidden from the likes of us, of course. But look, if you want more, you'd be wise to ask Molly, the tinker. An ear for information has Molly. She's usually camped just north of here. Now, I'm not sure I should be saying out more to a stranger. Aye? Well, I was speaking truth. From a certain point of view. Wyndham's not been civilized since the soldiers moved in. Running the place like prison camp, calling themselves protocol. I can point you to it, but I've no desire to return. You ask me, those that stayed might have done better out here. Now I really should stop talking. Now personal, but you can't trust anyone too much these days, can you? So long. What's yourself around here, aye?
this. Best keep alert.
Out there at all.
No trouble. Steady now.
Something prowling around
Let's
out
not
there.
have a Barney.
Just be calm. Hands away from weapons.
Silly fool. That's right. Heck!
Loading ammo. Take this.
You've had it.
Close one, mate. Come on, you lot. Take I don't get rheumatism out here, it'll be a miracle. Nice and easy. Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble. Don't you go asking for trouble or you'll get it.
Yeah, let's do a good scene too. You'll die here. Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble.
Definitely something out there.
Eyes open. Something's out there.
Scab! Did you hear that? Stay sharp. Don't want any more surprises. Don't mess with me around.
Don't you go asking for trouble or you'll get it.
Some bugger trying to keep up on me.
Hello. I don't know you, do I? No, I'm sure I don't. Not seen you round here before. Your lot shouldn't be wandering this far out, village. It ain't safe. That is where you came from, the village. Well, course you're not one of them. You're a stranger to these dales, aren't you? Clear as crystal now I look at you, and I'm good at reading people. It's a right handy skill. Especially if you want to get any good business done. My name's Molly. If you've got out to trade, I've got some bits and bobs for sale. Well, before everything were a mess, I used to be a tinker. Travelling round, fixing things for folk. Sharpening knives and scissors, selling pots and pans. Afterwards, couldn't get stuff off the markets to sell anymore. So I thought, Molly, my girl, you need to become a broker. That's what I do. I sort out deals. And I do it fairly. Reputation's about the only thing worth spit now. Oh, you got yourself a bargain, ain't ya? If out new comes into me hands, it goes straight in stock. Just saying. It's worth coming back to see. They kept what they were doing hidden from us locals, right up until the day the atom plant went bang across the mere. Well, you won't find any boffins left here now, but turns out they've been digging out secret bunkers all over the place. Riddle these hills like woodworm in an old sideboard. I might just know the location of one or two of them. I suppose, seeing as you traded honest with me. All right, I'll give you some. I heard some outlaws found a big door nearby, one they couldn't get open. Now, only the boffins would have built something like that. They said it was signed, the Interchange. It's inside a bunker that overlooks the quarry, if you've been over that way. Here, I'll mark it for you. How's this sound? We do a bit of trading. And here's the thing. I get right gossipy when I'm trading. I bet you wouldn't mind hearing a bit of local gossip, would you? Make a trade, and maybe I'll throw in some information for free. Common as muck, those. Really. You need anything, Molly'll be here.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the Quarantine Protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the Penal Charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences.
Well, well, well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right? What are you gawping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on. Just like that. Captain's orders. He says any stranger might be important. So we just send any like you his way. Unless you're an outlaw, of course. Or worse. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well? Should I shoot him, Sarge?
Toe the line!
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
There is someone there. No, Sarge.
There we go then. Outlaws we shoot, strangers we let in. Captain's orders.
Keep walking. To think, I used to whinge about my hometown being bored. I'd give my eye teeth to be back in Swindon now.
For the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
You are reminded that any building marked as sterilized is off limits prior to demolition. Trespass is a serious offense.
Would be lucky if they just end up in internment. I wouldn't mind, but the protocol is set out for a reason. It's here to be obeyed. Dismissed.
Citizens of Wyndham, a contaminated area has been reported in the Scattered Field. Stay away from there until it has been sterilized.
Well, well, new face.
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village palings. Do you have a good reason to leave the village?
Oh, I wouldn't mind so much if I had a bit more sunshine.
One more civvy gives me cheek
away
and I
from
top
any
the
weapons,
bastard. Orders be blown.
See that big metal bugger? I could have it. I could.
Steady on, George. It's
A new customer. How do? Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you? Fountains of beer, dancing girls, and the finest cuisine in the land. Well, we've got some beer. And I found a pickled onion in a jar in the back of the cupboard. Seriously, mind, I can get me hands on things. Some pretty hard-to-find things at that. And feeling that, I can offer conversation. No gossip, mind you. Get locked up for gossip these days. Nicely done, and all on the nail. All sorts comes through here, so don't be shy about coming back. Might have something new for you. Let me ask you something. The soldiers, protocol as they go by. What do you make of them? Is that so? Well, thanks for the insight, I'm sure. Forget I asked. See you around.
Onwards, onwards.
Citizens of Windsor, feel an increase in outdoor activity on Slэттэн Dale. Avoid Slэttэн Dale until the area is once again declared safe.
Do as you're told, right?